finally I received all the parts. Well, let's hope this is all the parts I need. Anyways, welcome to the channel. I'm Samson. Today we'll be finishing up all the body panels on my 2005 Lexus LS430 that I bought from the auction. If you haven't seen my last two videos, the link will be in the description below. I'm also using a new camera setup, the Sony ZV-1. The first video I did use a GoPro Hero 8. It died on me randomly. Second video I did use an iPhone X XR. Audio wasn't that great. So I ended up buying a new Sony ZV-1. How do I look? How do I sound? Comment below. But anyway, today's gonna be a long day. As you can see all the parts that I have received, and it's very hot, so let's get started.
That's good.
Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is paint these two new brackets. At first I wasn't planning on buying these brackets, but they are under $100, so might as well. These are the replacement brackets for these. If you watched my last video, these brackets were bent from the accident. This was the major accident area. I did bend them out best I can, but I didn't have a fender or a headlight to line up with the hole, so all I did was line up with the passenger side, eyeballing it. They look straight, but I know for sure they're not 100% straight. Then again, these also under $100, so I might as well buy new brackets. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna paint these to make it OEM and let it dry, then we go from there. Before I paint these two brackets, the first thing I'm gonna do is use a scuff pad to scuff everything up in order for the new paint to grab onto something. I also have this duplicate color perfect match, but as you can tell that it's not really a perfect match. This is a little bit darker. The reason why is because it's made for Nissan. It doesn't really matter because this bracket will be hidden when the bumper and the fender headlights on, but it's definitely better than black. So I'm gonna scuff them up, clean them up, hang them up, and start spraying. So let's get started. Alright guys, so here's a comparison of the old bracket and the new bracket. The paint is fully dry, so what do you guys think? There's no drip or anything. So here's the damaged part where I banged it out. So this is what it's supposed to look like. Like I said, the paint is fully dry, but I have to go somewhere. So I'm gonna put this on tomorrow, the headlight, the bumper, and everything on tomorrow. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. So today is the next day. These brackets are fully dry, so let's get these on and let's try to get all these body panels on. Let's get started. Everything lines up perfectly. All the wires clip in. I let this kind of loose so when I put the fender on I can still readjust it a little bit. But next is just put the fender on and the headlight on. So this is officially trash. So here's all the body panels I ordered from Toy Automark in Cali. They sent me the complete front bumper with the 2 fog light, parking sensor, license plate bracket, and the reinforcement bar that I won't be using. So whoever needs this, hit me up. The paint is OEM. The bumper isn't in perfect condition, but I will eventually get everything resprayed. The fender is also complete with the bottom piece and the rubber piece on the side. So next thing I'm going to do is get all the clips and whatever I need, transfer over to the new fender, put this fender on, put the headlight on, and put the bumper on. Alright guys, the new fender is on. Gap looks pretty good. The reason why I look like that because the hood's not fully closed. So the only issue I had was this bracket right here. Since I didn't replace this because it's welded on. So this is not part of the fender, but I have issue with these 2 bolts didn't really line up with the fender. So I have to make some adjustment with this bracket right here. But everything's figured out. These bolts are in, everything's in. So next thing I need to do is put the headlight on. Here's the headlight, here's the old and here's the new. The other one's already on the car. I just want to give you guys a close-up. What's the difference? So this is the US version with the orange reflector with the light bulb. And here's the JDM version with the clear sign marker with no light bulb. But pretty much everything else is plug and play. So next thing I'm going to do is put these new headlights on. Here's the passenger side. And here's the driver side. So the only issue I had on this side is this bracket right here. It was bent forward, so all I did, I bent back just a little bit in order for the headlight to sit back. Also, what I mentioned earlier is, for the US version, there's a light bulb for the orange reflector. So the JDM version has a clear reflector, but it also doesn't have a light bulb. So we won't be using this anymore. So we'll be tucking this to the side. All the gap looks pretty good. So what do you guys think? Do you guys prefer the JDM headlight or the US headlight? Comment below. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the bumper on and we go from there. It's the testing stage. I have to use my other car to jump my Lexus. As you can see right here, the low beam, the turn signal, and the fog lights are working. I just want to make sure everything works before I secure the bumper. Next thing I need to do is put the cover on, the under tray, and some few other things, and we go from there. Man, I got a tan. Look at my farmer's tan. But anyways, the car is finally done. Somewhat done. I still need to put the wheel on and give it a test drive and get an alignment. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned for future upcoming videos. I might lower the car, I might get a lip. We'll see. But yeah, that's it for today's video. See you next time. Peace.